Hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I'd like to show you how to make vegetable garlic pasta. Yes, we are going to be using some spaghetti pasta, and when I finish putting the flavor in there, I'm telling you, you are going to want to bite. Okay? Alright, give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe, check out my links below if you would like to support this channel in any way. So let's get started. Thank you. Okay, so on the stove here, I already have boiling my water for the pasta. So what's inside here is some olive oil and salt. Okay, so we're going to pick it up from there. It's nice and hot, it's boiling, it's ready for the pasta. So I broke my pasta in half. It helps to stir it and make sure it's not sticking together. Okay. In about a minute, I'm going to stir that because that's when it'll start sticking. And we want to make sure it's not sticking together. That's why I put the olive oil in the water. Okay. So I'm going to put my top on for that minute. And let me introduce you to what we're going to be adding. I have some corn that I already pre-cooked in the microwave. I have some carrots. These were baby carrots that I cut into pieces. Let me show you that. Okay. I have some broccoli. I just took the broccoli flowers and cut it up into pieces like so. Oops, dropped that one. I have some diced fresh tomatoes. This is a half of a very large tomato. The corn is it was a cup when I had it frozen. And this is about, I would say, a quarter of a cup of carrots. And this is, I want to say, a half of a bunch. And then we just have some baby spinach here that we're going to be adding as well. We're also going to be adding some sofrito for flavor and other seasonings. Okay, and some garlic I have here and some minced onions. Let me put this in a container. Okay, I want to stir my pasta. It's been about a minute. And it's trying to stick. That's why after a minute you want to make sure that you stir the pasta up so that that sticking together do not take place. And sometimes I just take the pasta and I push it up against the side of the pan, putting pressure on it to separate things. That works. Okay, we'll let that do its thing. Okay, I'm going to give this about, pasta cooks anywhere from around 10 minutes, give or take a few minutes. So we're going to let that cook, and I'll come back when it has cooked for about 5 minutes. Okay? Thanks. Let me give you the word of the day. The word of the day is education. We all get educated in many ways. You don't have to just go to school or college to get educated. You also get educated in life. You get educated in life experience. You get educated with your partner. You get educated by your kids. all these things you are and definitely will get educated. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So your children educate you when they watch what you do and not what you say. And then they repeat to you, but you did it. Your partner educates you when you thought you knew your partner well. And then all of a sudden they come out of a bag and you realize you don't know that person at all. Now you got to start all over learning the new person. Let's talk about education in terms of experience. Every time you go through something in life, life's ups and downs, you get educated and you decide whether or not you're going to go down that road again. So you see, education is a lot. It means a lot, and it goes in all different directions. You be the judge. Educate yourself on that. Okay, that's the word of the day. Let's check out pasta. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, in addition to timing how long you cook your pasta for, I also take a piece out and taste mine. And the reason why I do that is sometimes maybe you don't realize how long it's cooked, or you're not sure if it's done or not. Well, one good thing is to take some and taste it. You want it to have a little bite to it. You don't want it to be soft and mushy. In our case, ours is not done. We're going to need about another, I would say, 2 minutes, and we'll be good. Okay, so that's another little lesson that you can do to control whether or not your pasta is overcooked or not. Okay? Alright, I'm going to get my colander ready to strain off the pasta, and I'll be right back. Okay, here's my pasta. This is the colander that I strained it in. And once you pour it in there, you let the cold water run on there, on the pasta. And then you sit the colander in the pot that it cooked in and let the cold water fill all the way up as you're stirring it. Then you're going to pour that water off, and then you're going to put the colander back in the same pot you cooked it in and fill it up with cold water again and let that sit for a few minutes. And then that cools the pasta completely off and stops the cooking process. Okay? So alright, so now we're over here. We're ready to actually make our garlic vegetable pasta, okay? And by the way, I don't know if I showed you, I used a box of spaghetti, 1 pound box, okay? Alright, so now in my frying pan here, I have some olive oil, you can see way down there. And I'm going to add to the olive oil some butter. So I'm going to add a half a stick of butter. Okay? Alright. So we're going to let that melt down. I'm going to put it on low so that it can melt slowly. And while that's melting down, we're going to start adding all of our seasoning. So this is onions that I had put in the food processor, and I had them frozen. So I took them out the freezer, let them thaw out, and I strained off the water. And so now we're going to add the onions. Now I'm going to add the garlic paste. Garlic paste. Then another spoon for that. So I'm adding 2 heaping teaspoons of garlic paste. Alright, to the garlic paste, I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to add some Sassoon everything. Sassoon everything mix. And I didn't show you the pepper, I'm sorry. And I added the pepper. Okay, so now I want to mix all of this up together. So you can imagine right away the flavors that you're going to get on this pasta, right? Okay, now I want to start adding anything that I have that's not cooked, which is this broccoli, tomatoes, the corn and carrots I cooked in the microwave, but if you didn't cook yours, you could add it at this point. Anything that you have not cooked. Okay, I'm going to put a little more olive oil. I'm going to put a top on it now. Oh, and the spinach that's not cooked. I did a big handful of spinach, as much as you can grab in one hand. Okay, I'm going to put a top on that and let that cook for about 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, I'm going to add the corn and the carrots and the spaghetti. Okay, well, the pasta, the spaghetti pasta is not spaghetti, spaghetti pasta. Okay? Okay, so I'll be back in 2. Okay, so it's been cooking for 2 minutes. So I'm going to add my sofrito. If you don't have sofrito, that's okay. Sofrito is optional. You can use other seasonings that you would like. But I'm using some sofrito. 1, 2, 3 heaping tablespoons of sofrito. Okay. Now I'm also going to add, this is some chicken broth, but it's the powdered form. If you don't have the powdered form, dilute yours in a little water and add that. Don't put too much water on it. You just want it just enough to, if you have the cube, to break the cube down. Okay? Okay, that's about 3 tablespoons of chicken base. Alright. Now let's add our corn. Our carrots. And it's looking good, guys. Do you? Oh, let me show you. Let me just show you. Oh my goodness. I have to show you. Look at that. Huh? Oh, wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Now let's add that pasta. So right away when I add the pasta, I have to add some oil on it because I don't want it to start sticking, right? Because when you add it to the heat, then it could start sticking again because it's cooking again. Alright, so I'm going to act like this is a stir fry. Look, check this out. Wait, I want some pepper right on the pasta. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go under and bring it up. Under and bring it up. Under and bring it up. And a mess in our 5. Under and bring it up. And we're going to keep doing this until we get this pasta saturated with all those good flavors down there. So of course I'm going to taste it to see what I'm missing, right? Oh boy, look at that, guys. Oh, my. Alright, I'm going to taste it, see what's going on. Got a couple of pieces of pasta. Excuse me. Okay, guys. I'm going to taste one last time. I'm missing some pepper. Some salt, and then I think we'll be good. Oh, I can smell it, guys. It smells so good. Okay, I'm going to cut it off and I'm going to plate up. Okay, guys, look at that. Does that look delicious or what? Oh, my. Okay, let me taste it for you. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm going to get some pasta and vegetables. Oh, I can just smell the deliciousness. Oh. Wow. Oh my goodness. They need to take the name spaghetti off that pasta after that. I can taste the garlic and all the different seasonings, the onions, and the vegetables is nice and crunchy. Oh, perfect, guys. Perfect, perfect. Okay, Grandma did her thing. Thumbs up, share the video, subscribe. Love you. Bye-bye.